first, let the people know your name, where they can find you and follow you at real clearly.
I bet. Hey, yo, man, follow me at Jaredsb. Jaredsb. So together.
All right, you already heard it there first. You don't know me, but you will. If you don't know this man, you will after this interview. So, Jared, tell us what inspires you, like where you draw your inspiration from your music from.
Oh, man, bro. I say it really comes from the universe.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it comes from somewhere. Like, I don't even be knowing where it comes from. But at the same time, like, a lot of my inspirations come from, like, Chris and Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Chris Brown, Michael Jackson. So,
That's right.
So like,
the GOATs.
Nah, the greatest. You know what I'm saying? so it's like, you know, growing up, I was just always watching them. And I also grew up in church and stuff like that too. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, praise dancing and, you know, the choir, the whole thing. So, but then once I started watching, like, you know, Breezy and MJ, it just showed me like a whole new thing. It's like, damn, I started doing the moves. I'm like, nah, I like this feeling. Like, and then I started doing like little performances in church.
Okay.
You know, and I got like a little standing ovation. I'm like, nah, this is what I want to do right here. Now,
you heard that adulation and you was like, I'm sold. All right, so talk to me a little bit about what you got going on in the project that's out right now.
Yeah, well, right now I got this single out called Story. You know, it's really about like a love-hate relationship. And you know, a lot of us, especially people in my generation, be going through that toxic love. You know what I'm saying? So I just put it in song form. It's like a smooth, upbeat kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I got the video out right now. The video doing good. And yeah, man, we definitely working.
Where can they see the video at?
You can see it on YouTube. You go to my Instagram if you want to see like little clips or whatever. But yeah, it's all on YouTube. And the song is everywhere, by the way, too. It's on all platforms. For sure.
And you mentioned Michael Jackson and Chris Brown, two different type of generations. Clearly, you and I are from two different generations, right? Now, if you were stranded on an island, right, and you had to take one R&B album with you, what album is that? We want to know.
You want to know what's crazy?
No skips.
You want to know what's crazy? Bryson Tiller, Trap Soul.
Trap Soul, okay.
Because, like, my freshman year of high school, that's all I was listening to. Like, my freshman year, that's all I was bumping. That whole album, from front to back. So, yeah, Bryson got a classic on his hands. Shout out Bryson.
All right, shout out to Bryson Tiller. He just got off a tour with Chris Brown. And speaking of Chris Brown and Bryson Tiller, I want to play a little quick game. It's called Rough and Black, all right? So it's like a this or that, all right? So we're going to start off with Bryson. Bryson Tiller or Tory Lanez?
And I can't say both.
Nope. You got to pick one. That's why it's Rough and Black, brother.
I go with Tory.
You're going to go with Tory over Bryson Tiller, all right? All right. Until it's backwards, right?
Don't cancel me.
All right, we're going to go with another one. We're going to go with Coco Jones or Chloe Bailey.
Coco Jones.
Yes.
Coco Jones.
She plays Hillary. You going with Coco Jones? That's your pick? All right. We're going to go.
I like Coco, too. I like chocolate, cocoa, all that.
All right, we're going to go with Money Long or Kalani?
Kalani.
Kalani all day. All right. So it was good chopping it up with you. I want to know a little bit before we get out of here. We want to know, right, what can fans who've never listened to your music, what can they expect when they listen to you?
I ain't even going front. You could really, like, my stuff is, like, not even an expectation because it's, like, it be, like, I got so many different sounds, and being that I sing, like, it's either you might hear a pop record from me one day, or you might hear some Afro beat, or you might hear a hip hop, or you know what I'm saying? So you really never know, you never know what to expect. I say it like
so expect the unexpected when it comes to Jaredsb. All right, one last question, and I'll let you get on out of here and do what you got to do, because you hitting the stage, right?
I'm definitely hitting the stage. We're going to tear it up.
We're going to see you tear up that stage, but I want to know, right? You have to collaborate with any artist out there, because you mentioned a few. Michael, you can't do unless it's, AI, right? But that's the world we live in today. But nonetheless, if there's any artist you could work with, who would it be?
The one person, bro, is just one, right?
All right, three.
Bryson, Tory, and Chris.
Y'all all would be on that track together, or it's just three
Separately.
Separately. You heard it. You heard it from Jaredsb himself. I appreciate you, King. Once again, let the people know where they can find you and hear your music.
Hey, yo, follow me at Jaredsb, man. Jaredsb. It's all together. Wherever you listen to your music, that's where you can find me at, all right?
You heard it from Jaredsb, y'all. I'm Brandomthoughts now. Brandomthoughts, Brandom Lee. We'll be back with more.